Oh, boom. Started recording straight away. Fuck, there you go.
Oh, shit.
Right into it. Pod time, Toddy. How good is it?
It's good, mate. Good to be back.
Yeah. Took a week off there just to
Shit.
just to rejuvenate the pod batteries, so to
Yeah.
speak. So
Get some fresh content.
yeah, I mean, we had to focus on our sides. You know, I personally had a big loss. I came down to Ulladulla, hung out with you, and then I managed to post a sub 400 score. So I think those might be linked.
Sub 400.
Oh, shocker. You know what's worse? A sub 300. But we'll get to that.
What about a sub 200? We'll get to that too.
There's not, what? Nobody scored a sub 200.
Last week,
Yeah.
at least there was a 200 in there.
Do you know what sub 200
No, I
means,
don't.
Todd?
No.
It means below 200.
Below. Yeah. Okay.
Sub.
Sub.
Holy
Doesn't make sense.
You know what?
What?
You haven't like improved since year 12 maths, mate.
But doesn't make sense. Anyway, move on. That's not the word I'd use, but that's fine.
It 100% does make sense. I'm telling you right now. Anyway,
Too dumb to teach, mate. It's fine.
yeah, you can't teach a dog new tricks. All right, well, we'll jump straight into the matchups. So yeah, we'll do a quick recap of last week's shellackings, and then a quick preview of this week's potential shellackings. So yeah, jumping in, shall we do first matchup? Kyle and Marcel, old rivals from way back. So yeah, Kyle, not good enough in this one, unfortunately. Yeah, 416, 473 for Marcel. That takes Marcel first on the ladder. So yeah, good win.
There you go.
After, I think the week before, I don't think he scored too great, but he pulled a win. So yeah, back to some big scores. Having a look, the key standouts, we'll just focus on the key, big scores, key, small scores.
Jesus.
And Adam
I haven't
Dewey.
done my research. I just scrolled down. I'm like, what the hell?
Do we ever do research, mate? Or
Do we do any research?
oh, yeah, I see what you did there. Yeah, I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Very good.
Wow, you're beating me for puns so far this pod. I turn up for the books. Yeah, so yeah, cracking score, hey? 103.
103. Yep. 100%. And then he gets dropped to centres. So.
Yeah, I know. What's the go with that? Bloody Tigers are out of control. The coach, Madge Maguire, he's a fucking idiot.
He's got no idea. So that'll affect
no.
Marcel this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see Dewey getting 103 at centre. So
Nah.
yeah, definitely limiting his options. Marcel be hoping that changes soon. Frizzell keeps, just quietly achieving 71 points.
Keep on keeping on, yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, Luciano 57, there wasn't much else to write home about.
Dewey probably won him in the matchup.
Dewey? Yeah, for sure.
Kyle probably
Easy.
thought he was in well with it a shot. But you don't expect 100 from him.
Yeah, I mean, even if Dewey only went for like 30, 40, he still wins the matchup, so quite easily. But yeah, I mean, he tried to offer me, we were talking about doing Kaloa Matangi for Welsh, and that didn't happen, so thanks for not trading him. Yeah, that's it. I mean, Rudolph 52 on his bench, that's about as good as Rudolph will ever score. Yeah, moving straight on to Kyle's side. Man, Wade Egan, he sure stunk it up for him. 22 points. That's one of the parts where he definitely lost it there.
Yeah, what a stinker.
Yeah, stinkers.
New recruit, I just want to point out, new recruit, Brayley scored 49. Or was that after this week? No, it was before.
Yeah. This is before. Yep. So, yeah, not good from Flanagan as well. So Flanagan was on his bench. He's played Milford. So yeah, who
So
has
Flanagan played 40 minutes, scored 42 points. Milford played 80 and scored 39.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, fantasy scores for halfbacks don't exactly mean quality.
Which we've spoke about numerous times.
Yeah. So, yeah. So anyway, so Schuster 38, one of his lowest scores. Ponga 66, good. Peachy 39, he scored a try. I mean, there's a few dud scores. His forwards other than Fafita. And just some of his backs are a bit quieter. So, but Egan was the worst part. So he'll be hoping to sort that out. Probably play Brayley this week, and he'll score 22. So
Cole'll start falling soon, so won't matter.
Yeah. All right. Big win, mate. 486 for it's turbo time. It was turbo time. 100 points for Tommy T. Yeah, wow. Didn't quite crack the 500 there, mate. No thanks to Adam Pompey. 12 points.
Well, Nat Butcher would have done it for me.
Oh, yeah, we were talking. We're actually discussing, who you're going to play. And I told you to play Nat Butcher, but it was like lockout, right?
Yes, 10 minutes early. It was weird.
Yeah. I think because I still went and made a change to my Supercoach side after that. So.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. I mean, Lane wasn't bad though. So 48 points.
No.
Sutton though, what's happening there, mate? 22 points. He's got the
he got injured. He got taken
injury
off,
cross. Yeah. How long's he out for?
A couple of weeks. 3, I think.
You hate to see it happen.
He's playing so well too.
Yep. Papali 63. That's got to fill you with some hope.
I think he's back.
Yep. Tohu Harris. He never left.
He just keeps doing Harris things.
And Jerome Hughes is on quite the streak, yeah?
He is.
So could be a big week coming up for him. He's definitely going to get most of the ball with Munster out. And he's playing... Who's he playing? St. George. St.
George.
Yep. Could put an absolute cricket
his last
score on me.
Average is 76.
Yeah, there you go. Pretty handy. Are you going to play Butcher this week?
No, he's on the bench.
There you go. Well, I look forward to him scoring 82 again. Jumping over to Mike's side, 278. Oh, I'd said to Mike on the weekend, he didn't really want to talk about fantasy too much. But I said to him, mate, you are just absolutely copying the template I laid down for him the week before because, I've been banging out 500s and then I hit like a, 320, 330. I thought I had like the biggest shocker of all time, but then Mike's come out the next week and just a 278 out of nowhere.
Is that the lowest score this year?
100%. That is easy to lowest score, for sure.
Wow.
There's literally not a highlight in there. 47 is the highest score. Ramian got his face smashed in. That was unfortunate. Reed Marnie, concussion. Who else got injured? Walker kind of picked up a bit of an injury at the end, but he played the full game.
Isaiah Yo's minutes were down as well.
Yeah, I think Watson's minutes were down. I think that Fitzgibbon's return has made an impact on Watson and also Barnett. Be interesting to see what he does. He's got Taukiaho there, who didn't actually score much better. Reynolds is back this week. You think he slots Reynolds in, but I mean, I guess he's got to stick with the squad, much like me the week before, just pretend it's a blip on the radar and, hope the high 400s come back. So, any final words on that matchup, mate?
I went looking for him in Coles every day, but I couldn't find him. I must have taken
He was up in Sydney, mate.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we were drinking beers together, and he was drowning his sorrows.
Okay.
All right. next matchup. Big Chris Sneddon kept the dream alive for the Sneddon brothers. 422. Trying to read.
What does that say? Anyway.
I was like, oh, he's definitely trying to read Chris's team name. I believe it says Marcel Blows.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, we'll get to that. Marty, 347. So for Marty, Starling, 63. And Cherry Evans, 60. Those are his standouts, and man, he had some shockers all across the board. So
a lot of low scores there.
Yeah. I mean, he's had Cohen Hess, 20. I can see now why he's made a trade with Kyle for an edge player. I still don't think it's a great trade for him, but I can see why he's thought, fuck, I really need an edge here, because they are actually like so rare. I've never seen a position
so hard to get.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's nothing on the waivers, nothing at all. So yeah, bloody had to refresh. Nick Ore, he's suspended, so won't be playing him this coming week. 25. Edwards, 41. I mean, just too many 20s. Poor stuff. So not good enough. Moving on. Chris's side, Sivo, 14, and Morris, 13. His backs did not help him at all. His forwards 100% carried him. The Cardi party is alive and well, 52. Madison.
2 tries there, I think.
Yeah, Madison, back posting big numbers. Just don't look at him, or, stiff breeze hits him. Could be in trouble. Munster 64, Fisher Harris. So real good scores. He didn't play Clemmer. So there you go. Probably should have over Arrow. Arrow really stunk it up. And he's been pushed back to the bench. So just shocking from the Rabbits. Any final thoughts on that one?
James Oz and Sivo were very poor.
Yeah.
No Munster this week.
No. World of trouble, eh? Speaking of a world of trouble, Rhett's side on the weekend, 413 coming up against the resurgent Diamond Hand Moon Boys. The rocket is well and truly back on its way to the moon after a brief detour. So Harry Grant for Rhett, not doing it. He was a late pushback to the bench. Actually, I was going to trade him into my Supercoach side and pulled the pin. As soon as I saw him on the bench, I was like, nah, not having it. So
it's just not working with Brandon Smith. Something's not right.
I mean, it is working, because the coach wouldn't be doing it, and they absolutely killed it, right?
I mean, fantasy-wise, it just doesn't seem.
Oh yeah, I mean it does. It works in real life, but fantasy,
it's just.
Yeah, fantasy Grant needs to be out there for longer. I mean 45. It's not total shit the bed territory, but it's not what he paid for. Haas is delivering 76. He managed to get a good score out of Brown before he got suspended for 3 weeks. Real dog shot. Late try. I know. They missed it. They missed it completely. They only replayed it like about 50 times. And then when they putting someone on report, I put like Nia Corey on report, and I was like, oh, I'm like, they got the wrong guy. What? And then no, it was something else. Fucking idiots. Rapana, 55. Looks like he's picked up an injury though. So there you go. Yep, that's unfortunate. One of his best players this season. Kamakamika, he didn't play a lot. He started and then hit 28. I don't know if he came back on. Bad stuff from his Storm boys there. So moving on to my side. What do we got? Low score, 35 from Proctor, just filling the gap. But Cleary, doing Cleary things, 88. Taumalolo, back to playing big minutes. His hand still seems to be a bit sore and strapped. But big minutes, scored a try.
You wouldn't know with 84.
I know. So keep the good times rolling, please, Mr. Taumalolo, sir. Brayley also scored a try. He
was I was watching his scores. He was quite low until like the last 10 minutes.
Who's that, Brayley or
he's exploded. Brayley.
Yeah. Well, doesn't matter if how you win, mate. Inch or a mile, you got to get there in the end. So
yeah,
Brayley doing the business for me. Dufty, absolutely. Exploded.
He's another one that exploded in like the second half.
Yeah, a couple of tries, and they were kind of long range efforts too. So plenty of run meters and line breaks and stuff. So yeah, he's had a few quiet weeks, and he was quietly making me question my trade the other week. But he's repaid the faith. So
good one.
Yep. And everyone else was serviceable. There you go, 530. Can't complain. Just another 500, mate. What do you make of it? That's five 500s in 6 weeks.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's okay. Hopefully we keep this streak going forever, hey? Did Brown? Oh, yeah, she didn't play Brown. Kirsty. Oh man,
back on Rhett. I think 413. 413 for Rhett's pretty good score.
Yeah, I mean 413 is not fantastic when you consider that. This next matchup 423, 428. I mean, 413 wouldn't have won a ton of matchups, would it? So,
but I'm saying for the position he is on the ladder, and his current form, not bad.
Well, I'll be sure to do up a participation medal for him and hand it out to him. So
this is a tough one for Kirsty.
I know, she got so close. Will Kennedy. Holy shit!
Who does he play for? Under 14s team that he played for.
You know what? I can't blame Will Kennedy because he was like on fire. He was one of the form fullbacks of the competition not long ago. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So just the way the Sharks
over Teddy. Like,
okay.
Maybe not.
Okay, pump the brakes, mate. But he was on fire. But yeah, ever since the Sharks kicked out their coach and just not playing the same and
not playing the same. They're not playing.
Yeah, they're playing a different game.
Anyway, this isn't a Sharks pod, thank God, because it'll be very short and sweet.
And that's all we have time for. Okay.
Will Kennedy sucks, and moving on.
Okay, let's look at highlights though. Brandon Smith, 70. So, did well. So, what that trade she did with Kyle, those were her two highest scoring players. I don't know much about this Tony bloke, but he was playing at lock and 66 points. So, yeah, good stuff, hey? Corey Waddell, he's not doing it at edge. Curran's doing the business for her, and Mitchy Moses. So, Noffo's really come alive. So,
Mitchell Moses will go good in the next 3 weeks too.
Yeah, good draw, you reckon?
Well, no Brown, so.
Okay, yeah, true. So he should get most of the ball. Jumping over to Jared's side, Cook, 50. Not bad considering how poor they were. Thompson, 69. Yep,
he's been really good this year.
Yeah, he has been a good pickup, averaging 56. So, yeah, really good. What else have we got? Herbie Farnworth, 55. He's quietly averaging 39.7, which just kind of goes to show, like, centre.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. That's great. That's, yeah. Like, he can pick up any centre because he's obviously picked up him off the waivers at some point. And
you had him at one point, so.
Yeah, I even played him for one game. He didn't go that good. Crichton's picked his game up, 66.
He's definitely a centre, not a fullback, but Ikavilu, 82 on the bench.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the merry-go-round of halfbacks this week didn't go his way.
Can't believe he didn't play Williams, mate.
Got to show some face. He needs to trade Luai.
No, but it's the exact same situation. It's the what?
No, nothing. Don't worry.
You got inside jokes.
Oh, I've been hassling for him for Luai for like.
Oh, have you?
The beginning of the season.
Who the fuck do you have again?
I've got Hughes, but he's okay now.
Yeah. Hughes okay. Yeah. No, it's kind of the same situation that Jesse was in last year, where he had Brown, who was playing just as good sometimes as Cleary, and but he's like everybody had a good half, so
he couldn't even use him to get something else.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you kind of offer him, but it's like they're so easy to get, as Marcel proved during the draft with his complete lack of half.
Yeah, where's the faith, mate? You dropped him. That's fine.
All right. Last matchup. 432 for Jesse. 382 for Austin. Austin is in absolute shambles this season. Had a few words with him, and I messaged him. I said, mate, Carrigan is Carrigan. ACL. Yeah, so ACL, and he just said, I know. I was like, I think he knows.
I think so.
So, yeah, bad times for him. To be fair, you were trying to get rid of Carrigan anyway, so, yeah, someone he's not going to try to get rid of. Fogarty, 69. Yeah,
he's been good last few weeks.
So he's got the same thing as well. He's got Corey Norman on his bench, 63. Yeah. Who hasn't been delivering? Fodawaker hasn't been doing it for him.
No, he's coming off the bench, so
yeah,
not doing too much.
He didn't play my boy Ricky, 46. Come on, mate. Got to play Ricky while he's starting. Dane Laurie did not do it.
Team name as well.
I know.
Play the guy.
Yeah, you got to. If he's in your team name, you got to play him. And it's like, why is Jesse not playing Jack DeBellin? Stitch up.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, anyway, so Gufferson, 42. He had a quieter one. Yeah, just a bunch of quiet ones, except for Hunt and Fogarty. So,
that was a quiet one, eh?
Yeah. Well, it is when you're trying to fucking win a fantasy matchup.
True.
So, but yeah, I do know what you mean. Coruscant back, 49 points. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he gained anything there, but yeah.
I don't think so either.
Jake Trbojevic, 56. Papali'i, 56. And Nico Hines, 63. So he's really not lost a ton with no Pappy.
No.
So, yeah.
Toro was down as well. He was quite quiet, actually.
Only 47. What a fucking pleb.
And I think, didn't Penrith play Cronulla? And they scored 48-0 and he only scored 47.
Yeah, because Staines finally got some ball.
Yeah.
The Forbes Ferrari, 3 tries, and I fucking traded him out of my Supercoach side.
I didn't.
For fuck's sake. Did you play him, though?
I don't actually know. I don't know what's going on. Let's not talk about that. Pretty sure I played a man down.
You got less idea than Mike. I was doing trades for him on Saturday. All right, cool. Well, that was a good win. Wyden, 33. Not doing it. So maybe Jesse does need a half. There you go. So
his bench looks like a hospital ward.
Oh, yeah. It's not pretty. He had Stags on there, and I think he's dropped him, but he went a bit early on old Stags, and I think Stags picked up another injury.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, or so he's going to be out for a bit longer. Yeah, cool. All right, well, let's look at round 10, shall we?
Should we look at the ladder first?
Okay. Who do you think you are, the pod captain? All right, cool.
No, bugger it, we won't.
full ladder. So yeah, Marcel, he jumps to the top. Jesse, Mike, the Cryptoberry Bulldozers are having a sell off at the moment. So absolutely not stonks. So yeah, so they're all on 7 wins from 9 games. Then we have myself, 6 wins from 9. We have 4 teams all on 5 wins.
Yep.
And then we have Marty, 3 wins, and then Absolute Daylight, 2 wins for Austin and 1 win each for Kirsty and Rhett.
Rhett being 0-5 at the moment.
Yeah. So that's less than ideal. Yeah, I don't know. What do you make of that ladder, mate? Do you think it's a foregone conclusion that there's 2 teams that are already not going to make it?
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, we're about halfway through the season. Till
Pretty
finals.
Close, yeah. Yeah, no, look, I can't see those 2 guys getting up there.
Yep. Okay. And what about the top of the ladder? Any predictions for how that's going to look come the end of season?
Actually, I don't know, to be truthfully honest. I think Mike's going to drop a little. I think Kyle's bunch of plebs is going to drop a little.
Ooh. Rough. Harsh words.
He knows. He's listening.
Yeah.
We had a few words on the weekend.
Of course you did. Of course you did. You always have words. Yeah, for me, it's too hard to predict because, I mean, you could say, like, my side is, 4th place is a bit rough for my side because I've been banging out 500s like they're going out of fashion, but it's very matchup dependent, so, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes you have the luck, sometimes you don't. So I think, as long as you got a good side come finals, which I never have, then I'll be an absolute shoo-in. So, all right, matchups. So round 10, biggest match of the season by far.
Do it first.
This one has been 30 years in the making. Your side versus my side. How do you see it?
I thought we were talking about Rhett and Austin. Sorry.
The biggest. I don't know if that one's 30 years in the making. 30 days in the making.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, big matchup. How much do you see my side winning by?
Not at all, really. I reckon I can win.
Well, you want to start punching out some 500s, mate, because
I'm just warming up.
I ate 5.
I'm on a streak, mate.
I ate 500s for breakfast, all right. So, this is actually an important game for both of us. So I've been trying to get into that top 3 for a little bit now, and just on the outside, 1 behind. You're in a tight little pack behind me, so yeah, should be a big win. Any changes for your squad with the waivers, mate?
Yeah, I had to bring in a mid, but as you said, you had to bring a mid in because of Sutton. So I had to bring in Offhang Yowie, so we'll see how that goes. He's playing well this week, so
you're that desperate, huh?
Yeah, he's averaging like 40 something, so see how it goes.
Yeah, it's gonna drop down about 30 after this performance, I reckon.
I got a bit of faith. We're gonna go right.
Okay, well, I also have one change. Picked up Murdoch Masilla again. So, I mean, I dropped him because I think he was out for a week. He was had a head knock.
Yep.
And I figure I can drop Proctor, and Proctor will still be there.
If you need him.
I think he averages like 35. He's just like the absolute bare minimum. Yep. So that's the change for me. Pretty happy that Liam Martin is starting.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
Who's he playing for? Capewell?
Yeah. So Capewell had a concussion. He's had a few recently. So, yeah, he's missing this week. Potentially could miss more, but, yeah, don't know. I'll tell you what. I am concerned about Tommy Turbo against Brisbane.
Could be a cricket score.
Yeah, part of me wants to captain him in Supercoach, but then the other part of me wants him to not score that big, so you don't absolutely destroy me.
Ruben Garrick also has a bit of a play in this, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if to be fair, if Tommy's scoring a few tries, Garrick's hitting the conversions, so not
We
worth
got
as
5
much.
tries. I reckon Garrick, what did he score? 1 try? 2 tries?
Yeah, I think he definitely got 1 try.
I mean, I think he only scored 39 last week or something.
Yeah. Oh well.
Still.
Can't complain. Yeah, matchup wise, yeah, I like the Panthers boys versus Gold Coast. I mean, Gold Coast is better these days, but they've also got no David Fafita, so
Yep.
yeah. Yeah. All right, and hopefully Brayley can carve up the Tigers. They're a basket case.
Yeah.
Any matchups you're liking other than Turbo for yourself?
Yeah, Hughes being the dominant, like there's no Munster, so he might get a bit extra there. But I just want to stay, sort of get as close to Fury as you can in the scores department.
All right. Well, you want to put a wager on, mate? Whoever wins gets to officially be the pod captain.
Yeah, mate.
All
okay.
Right. There we go. Pod captain on the line. Completely made up position, but
no payment either. So
yeah, Marcel will enjoy it. He made up the pod captain, didn't he?
He did. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Next matchup. Marty Hill versus Kirsty. So big one for both these guys. If Kirsty was going to stay relevant, she needs to start winning. I mean, same can be said for Marty. But yeah, so a few changes to Marty's side. So he traded out his first round pick, Jerry Evans, for Milford and Schuster. What do you make of that?
I think it's the dumbest thing. I don't know why that trade went through. That's so stupid. Why would you trade your best player for 2 not very good players?
Yeah, well, I mean, what's Schuster averaging? He's averaging 50. I think at the moment I think he's dropped off a little bit recently. Yeah, and I said before, there's obviously a complete lack of edges. So Marty's.
You know what's going on, don't you? And I'm going to say it live on the record. Marty's been really busy lately. We all know he's probably dropped the ball a bit. To be fair, he's given his passcodes to Kyle, and I think it's safe to say that he's taken advantage.
There you go. That's outrageous. Do you have anything to back up this claim?
Yeah, I do, because the trade stinks.
It stinks.
The only thing it does is make Kyle's team better. Yeah.
I mean, look, it's basically 2 guys that Kyle picked off the waivers for a first-round pick in the grand scheme of things. I'm not sold on Milford at all. I don't think anyone's sold on Milford. Kevin Walters isn't sold on Milford.
If Cronulla signed Milford, I am burning everything. I am done.
So, yeah, I mean, what's Milf averaging? 47. I mean, I think Kyle's definitely sold the name value.
He sold the averages and the names, because Milford's not a 47 average fucking player. Well, maybe even reserve grade next week. You don't know.
Well, it does say he's 47 average, mate.
Yeah, but he got dropped to reserve grade, mate.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like I said, I mean, the coach doesn't even trust him, so why should Marty? Yeah, not a great trade, but I can see where Marty got desperate. I think for sure. I mean, Kyle makes a lot of trades where they make the other side better. I think you got to do that. I think if you had a look at Kirsty's side, I think I said before, 2 of her best scoring players were guys that Kyle gave her. So yeah, but I think on this one, I think Kyle came out much better. So that's my take. Hodgson is back this week. I guess he's named to start. I don't know.
I'm looking at the wrong team, wrong matchup. So hang on a minute.
Useless.
No, well, Starling's playing. I didn't look at that actually.
Yeah. Yeah, can you check the actual Raiders matchup, please?
Yeah.
So for Kirsty, she's gotten rid of Will Kennedy. And
Starling's starting, but Hodgson's on the bench.
Okay, there you go. There's talk of Hodgson wanting to return to England, so interesting. Be helpful for Marty if he fucking flew home.
And everyone else. And us having to talk about it every fucking week.
Yeah, I know. Ferguson for Kirsty. She's ditched Kennedy. Fair play.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, what I don't understand is a Tony. He absolutely killed it. Have you seen this guy? It looks like he's got purple hair.
Well, he's been dropped.
Has he? He's got a green tick next to him.
Where is he?
No, he's in the 13.
I'm looking. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just scrolled down a bit. He's the lock. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So she's playing Brown and Horsberg. So, yeah.
So Corey Waddell's on the bench as well for the Dogs.
Horsberg is such a funny looking unit.
Oh, he's a mess, isn't he?
You know why he's so fiery? He 110% got seriously picked on in high school. Yeah. I can almost guarantee this guy just got fucking freckle fart from Kmart comments all day long. Poor bloke. So he's just got this fucking fiery redhead chip on his shoulder. Yeah. All right, well, that could backfire. But, I mean, Tony's pretty unproven. He did have that really good score. So, yep, there you go. No Brandon Smith. She's got Little. He's returned to the squad. And the Tigers. So, there you go. All right, well, yeah. What do you reckon? Tips on this one, mate?
Tips on this one? Oh, I'm going to say toss of the coin. I'm going to say Kirsty wins this one.
Yeah, I'm going to say Kirsty. I mean, Marty just gave away his best fucking player. So.
He doesn't deserve my tip. I still believe there's sinister things at play.
Toto's tip isn't a right, Marty. It's a privilege. So, and you don't get it. Okay, this is another bottom feeder matchup.
It's 30 years in the making.
100%. Austin's not even 30. He's like, how old's Austin? Like fucking.
I don't know.
He's pretty young.
I'm not gonna say.
He's early 20s. So yeah, Austin versus Rat. 10th place, 11th. Everything I said about the last matchup applies to these guys too. Both need a win. Unfortunately, only one can get it. So changes here. Ricky has come in. Obviously, Carrigan is dead. F in the chats for Carrigan. He's picked up Lomax, who is still broken. Yep. What's going on with Josh Jackson? How long is he out for?
No, actually, he's in one of my other league teams, and I've just been waiting for him to come back.
I thought it was only a 1 or 2 week thing, but it's been a while now, hasn't it? So, yeah, there you go.
And he's too good to drop in that duel, and he's a lock now, so.
Yeah, 100%.
You have to keep on to him.
Yeah, you do. No Harry Grant this week. So he injured himself at training. I think it's only going to be a week or 2. No Dylan Brown because he got himself suspended, and Rapana as well injured. So mass changes.
Oh, your mate. Your mate Olam.
Yeah, I got many mates.
You just rotate all your mates.
Yeah,
Trust me.
Why do you think we didn't have a pod last week, mate? I was doing pods with other mates, you know. So,
I can imagine.
Olam. He played pretty well last week, 50-something. So, yeah, he's been good this year. I think he's personally having his best season. So Robson comes in. Vaughan comes in. Or was he come in? No, he was already
he
there.
did. Oh, yeah. He dropped him last week.
Yeah, for Kamakamika, that was a mistake. And Tarek Sims, your favourite, still there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thoughts on this? Who's going to win?
Rhett's chasing Nicaragua's points from last week. Obviously, he's made that change, but he doesn't have a choice.
He's not chasing. He's his only option. Nicarima, what's he averaging? 55.
He scored 70 last week.
Yeah, he did score quite well.
He's got to play Robson, who had been good but scored pretty low last week. But as I said, he has to play him.
Yeah, he'll be hoping for a bit of magic from Robson, I think.
I'm going to tip Rhett.
Yep, there you go. Well,
just
big call. I'm going to stick by my Stobie Army brethren, and tip Austin, but with no real, belief that it's actually going to happen. So, next matchup, Jesse versus Jared, second place, 8th. So Jesse has had a good run of matchups, I think. So, what would you would say this is probably an easier matchup for him, but there's always some surprises. At the moment, he's got Pappenhausen in his side, so he has the luck of being able to have Hines as well.
Yeah.
So
pretty much wait till the day.
Yeah, in normal situation, he'd probably be a bit screwed. But the fact that he's got the Hines, what would really screw him is if Pappenhausen came onto the bench. That would not be ideal.
He'd still play the starter probably.
Yep. I don't see any other changes in the side. No.
Nothing.
Flegler's come onto his bench. Capewell. No Capewell.
Oh, he didn't play Capewell last week, did he?
No, I'm sure he did. I don't know, maybe. I
don't think he did. I think he played Nakora.
Yeah, okay. Well, he could have put Papali'i up in the mids and not played Twal. I can't remember. Why has he got Fanua Blake? Isn't he out for the season?
Yeah, a long time, I know that.
Yeah. Absolute wasted space there. Has he
he played the same lineup he's got this week.
Okay. There you go. Looking over at Jared's side, no changes there.
Got some pretty big players on the bench. You could easily put some of these players in.
Like George Williams.
You thought he'd be
or Cody Walker.
Although Luai plays the Titans, it's probably
He should just ask the wheel every week.
This is a look at the draw.
The wheel never led anyone astray. Okay. Well, I think Jesse wins. So.
I do too.
Yep. Okay. We've got one more matchup that's before ours. Oh shit, where have I gone?
No, we got 2.
Do we? Oh, 2. There we go. Yeah, we do 2. Marcel versus Chris. Any changes here that we can see? I don't think there is any changes to Marcel. He's obviously still playing Dewey, even though he's moved to centre. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Got DWZ. I don't think he had DWZ last week.
Yeah.
On the bench. He's brought in Aiden Tolman. Why? I just don't know.
He's past name value. Are we sure? Are we entirely sure that Kyle didn't trade him, Tolman?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Sorry, Kyle. Hi, Astrid. So moving on to.
Sorry.
Hey, Hudson. For Chris's side, Luke Brooks, he comes in for Munster. So, and Cardi got benched. Oh, the party was just getting started, man.
Tupanua.
Yeah.
There is talk he's not playing, but he has been named. That's why I'm holding on to Butcher. Because he's Butcher players.
Yeah. What do you think of him keeping Arrow in his starting side over the likes of Tapau and Clemmer?
I definitely think about playing Tapau, especially against the Bronx. Clemmer, who did Newcastle play?
Tigers.
You'd play Clemmer.
Yeah, Clemmer didn't kill last week. But Arrow was poor.
He played off the bench, mate.
No, he started last week.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was poor. The South forward pack was horrible. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of got that issue where he's literally got 4 mids that are around the same. So it's tough. It's like flipping a coin. Yeah, I could see an upset here. I could definitely see Chris win. I think they've got a little side bet that if Marcel loses, he has to make another One Direction music video.
Oh, boom. I like that.
Which I hope doesn't happen. And I think
does happen at the same time.
If Chris wins, Marcel has to do that. And if Marcel wins, Chris has to do the podcast with me. So catch you later, Tots.
Is that like a bad thing? Or?
I don't know. It's a bad thing because I have to kick you off, mate.
You might lose and not have that authority, so.
True. I'm pretty sure Chris wouldn't want to do a podcast with you because you fucking call him big head fuck all the time.
Yeah, stuffing.
Yeah.
Not even friends, mate.
I'm tipping Chris. Who are you fucking tipping?
I don't know. They both suck, so I'm just going to tip. Yeah, you know what? I'll tip Chris too. Bug you.
You fucking copycat. Kyle Newman versus the Doge squad. So yeah, Mike could be hoping to bounce back to all-time highs after that previous week. Yeah. So any changes here? Obviously, Cherry Evans comes in. That's
geez,
one.
I didn't know that one. Mbai's in. He's put Mbai over Holmes.
Yeah, don't know about that. Mbai in the halves, I can't see it lasting long.
No, neither can I.
Can't see him scoring that well either.
Brayley's in as well.
Yeah. Wade Graham's
in as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'd nearly play a Saka. Saka's been playing pretty well lately.
Yeah, I think not playing Holmes is a big call.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't rate it. I'd stick with Holmes. As soon as you start dropping people in and out, that's when that's when they fucking make you pay. It's like Murphy's Law.
They play the Roosters. I can see where he's going.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the Roosters aren't the Roosters last year. They've got so many injuries. So,
yeah.
So we haven't even touched on Teddy.
Who?
James Tedesco. We haven't even, he has been stinking it up for Marcel. Absolute horrible first round pick for him.
What's his average? Is his average like 30 something?
He is averaging 47, which is very un-Teddy like. To put it into perspective, Dewey is averaging 10 more than him. So, yeah.
Jesus.
Not doing great. Yeah. Speaking of fullbacks, Reece Walsh for Mike. Has he made any changes? No. He's still got Walker in.
Nothing. Reynolds probably will. You reckon he'll trade? He'll sort Reynolds surely.
Should do. He's in trouble if Mahoney doesn't back up because he doesn't have another hooker.
Yeah,
he's got Watson. He's got Watson. So, yeah. But Watson's also minutes are down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who you got for this one then?
Kyle.
Yeah. You almost hate to say it, don't you?
You do.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Kyle as well. I mean, yeah, I'd like Kyle to win, so then I can win and jump Mike and join the top 3 boys. All right, well, those are the matchups. Yeah. They're all in Brisbane this week. Hey.
They are.
There you go. Wild times. I don't know if I'll be able to watch much of the footy. I'm hanging out with Marcel and Kyle playing board games, and Marcel's fucking obsessed with board games, so I think he'll be like fuck, no, we can't have the footy on. Oh, every minute has to be filled with board games. So yeah, we'll see. I'll be checking my scores. Just cheering on old Cleary when he scores 1,000,000 tries. He hasn't even scored a try in forever. Fucking useless. Cleary. Might drop him. All right. Any final?
Do that. Yeah, go. Yeah, do that. That's really good.
Yeah, might trade him to Martin. Martin needs a first round halfback. All right. Any final words?
Martin needs a new. Yes, Martin, you need to change your passcode, mate, for your app.
I think Marty's actually got too much spare time. I think that he's stuck at home with his kid. He can't go out surfing or fishing. And I think all he can do is sit there and overthink and overanalyze his fantasy side and let Kyle whisper sweet nothings into his ears.
I'm sorry, but I don't know how there hasn't been an uproar over this. We've had a less trade be an uproar between these two. This one's definitely up there with one of the worst, I think.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I can't stop Marty from making dumb decisions, can I? So, yeah.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, that's the pod. Yeah, good luck to all the coaches this week, except for you, Tods.
Except for Kyle. Oh yeah, sorry.
All right, bye guys. Bum, bum, bum.